Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long was 1975. A YouTuber on the rise, reviewing games late at night and sometimes friends. But Long was 1975.
Welcome to a comparison video. I haven't done one of these in absolutely yonks, and I certainly have not done one between the ZX Spectrum and the Amstrad CPC. Obviously, Chase H.Q on the ZX Spectrum and on the Amstrad C, respectively, by both their, owners, I guess, is considered to be an absolutely fantastic game, and on both systems considered to be one of the best arcade ports. Certainly on the Spectrum, it's probably the best arcade port, maybe second to R-Type, but that's a multi-loader. However, I guess you could argue it is on the Spectrum. Well, there's a side 1 and there's a side 2. This is the 128K version on both versions, or both machines I should say. So I thought I would give it a go. As always, taste is subjective. I'm just going to tell you what I think. I am aware that I've played Chase H.Q a lot on this channel, but it simply would not be cricket if I didn't compare it to the Amstrad version. I can tell you right off the bat now, without even going to the Amstrad in the second half of this video, that the Spectrum's got a way better loading screen. So obviously Chase H.Q was released in the arcades by Taito in 1988, and it was somewhat of a different sprite scaler because it wasn't so much a racer, it was more catch up and ram the crap out of the opponent, which was something completely new in sprite scaling racing games at the time. Loved it in the arcades as a kid, completely sucked at it as a kid. Have played this on the PC Engine, it's crap. Have played this on the Amiga, it gets hatred, but I think it's an absolutely fantastic version. I played this on the Commodore 64, the best said about that, the less said about that, the better. Master System version, it's alright. NES version, support the Master System version, but these would probably be the best two 8-bit versions of this game. What Ocean did with this was absolutely fantastic. Obviously they released it on Spectrum, Amstrad, Commodore, Amiga, Atari ST in 1989. Ocean were on fire then, so let's get into it. I love this. Wait for it. The music is fantastic. Top of the screen we have two lights to replicate what would be, well, not on the roof of the car in this game, because there was one, but what was on the roof of the car, well, is it because this was on the cabinet? I can't remember. Anyway, let's get into it. They flash, don't they? Think so. I guess it's a bezel to keep the speed of the game up, which it does admirably. Press enter for options. Love the music. Fire. Right, we're going to go with keyboard, because basically every game plays best with a keyboard. Love that music. Right, apologies for the background noise. I do live on the busiest road in the West Country. Right, enter gear. Enter gear. Press gear to play. No, hang on, wait, what? Alright, game, chill your beans. 4. There we go. My bad, I'm a la retard. 5. I should reach it, shouldn't I? M, gear, A, Q accelerate, A brake, O left, P right, Z quit, X pause, space turbo. I do like the fact that it gives us a pause. I'm just going to do the first level on both machines. So, right, keyboard 4, and now gear to play. Seems a lot of work. Seems a lot of work. Obviously, this got amazing reviews on the Spectrum, and rightly so. Wait for it, wait for it. Oh no, wait, it's Nancy. It's Kim Basinger, or Kim Basinger. This is Nancy at Chase H.Q. We have an emergency. Ralph the Idaho Slasher, specific, is fleeing towards the suburbs. The target vehicle is a white British sports car. It's a Lotus. It's a Lotus. Thanks, Crockett and or Tubbs. Wait for it. Yeah. Speed, distance and all that guff is at the top. Change gear, turbos at bottom left. You know how to play Chase HQ. Oh shit. The road effects are superb. Best undulation, fake software sprite scaling on the Spectrum, period. The sensor speed is absolutely fantastic. I would have liked music in-game. Can't remember there is on the Amstrad. Change down. Maybe not. Do I? Oh! Have the arrow from the arcades. Oh. Your car even looks like a 928. I don't know how I didn't hit those poles. Look at all the lanes and shit. I mean, look at it, Marge. Look at it. Every time I play this, since I played it back in the day, even as an adult, I look at this and I just think, what they achieved here was amazeballs. Change down. I think I have to use a turbo, don't I? Because we have continues, but to catch up with the guy. Tunnel. Another turbo. Oh, noise coming off the tunnel wall. Superb. Superb. I had to check if I was in high then, because maybe because of the noise. Your time is going to run out. We got him, but we got no turbos. Yay! See, only one light. And your lights are flashing at the top because now we're in, well, we're in pursuit mode. I guess now we're in twat the crap out of the enemy mode. Is it just me, or does that truck from the back look like Magic Knight's helmet? You know what I mean, from Mastertronics games. Spellbound, Nighttime, Finders Keepers, stuff like that. Bar for Ramage, that's a phrase I've just invented. Look, see, Magic Knight. It does. Anyway, Bar for Ramage, it's on the left. I know, see, it's a nice touch. I don't think I've ever noticed this before, but your distance gauge is doing stuff. Time is tight as tits in this. My God. They should have knighted whoever programmed this on the Spectrum. That would be a peership if you would have whatever, a knighthood. That I would have been behind. Because they actually did something that benefited normal people. We're in the blues. We are at a distinct disadvantage because he can like literally drive through everyone else. But that's driving games in general, isn't it? Where's my time? 16. You need turbos for him. I have an itchy nose. I thought I should tell you that. See, look, he caspered the friendly ghost through the enemy. Were there pokes for infinite turbos? There must have been. That would have been living the dream. Round the Lamborghini. Everyone in America is a rich motorist. But to be fair, it was the 80s, so they probably were. I mean, look at the cars Crockett and Tubbs were driving. Nice voice. The sample speech is amazing. And it's straight from the arcade game. Yeah, look at the cars they were driving in Miami Vice. You continue, but it starts you in low. On, you know, detective salaries. This is definitely, I did a video years ago on my top 10 ZX Spectrum games. I think this is number 2. It's been a while. Hang on, break. I'm going to get a couple in, just... Oh no, it's gone back to nothing. And I wasted that one. Flying kick. It was a flying kick. He's smoking. Now, Chase H.Q may be shite on the PC Engine, but its sequel, Special Criminal Investigations, is amazing. Now, Chase H.Q 2 on the Mega Drive, I do not recognise the existence of. Because it's not Chase H.Q 2, it's a weird cobbled together pile of shite game, capitalised on the name, when they could have just ported SCI. You know you should have. Tato, looking at you. Get back on the road, Mr. Driver. 15 seconds. Sorry, Magic Knight. Out of turbos. Damn, this is more difficult than I remember. I think I say that every time I play it. Did I hit him then? I guess I did. Right. Get some ramage in and don't fucking waste your turbos, Dave. But this is a comparison video. Whether we win or lose, it's not really about that. It's about participation. Thanks, Nancy. We got one more continue? Yeah. Oh, I keep forgetting it does that. I can't stay mad at you, game. You're tasty and delicious. Oh. See, should I? Yeah, fuck it. Use a turbo to get up with him and then get a couple of rams in. Which I'm not, because I'm just hitting Lamborghinis. Lamborghini eyes. Where the fuck is he? I boost this up. Unlike the arcade, when you turbo them and then you get hit, you take, like, your speed just takes a massive damage. But again, I can't stay mad at you, game, because look at it. It's just a full package. Get on the road. I know he's there. Arrow. God, I'm terrible at this. To be fair, he does have an advantage. He's Casper the friendly car. You usually get extra damage for flying kicks. Shocking. Shocking. Oh. Fuck it. You push it, game. Bollocks. Well, there you go. So, it's amazing. It's just absolutely fantastic. I don't know what attributes the Amstrad shares with this version, but let's have a look. Okay, so the title screen's exactly the same as the ZX Spectrum version. In my defense, I was probably having a brain fart in confusing it with the Amiga title screen, which is awful. Sorry, that was the loading screen, because in this version there is no title screen. We start with our HUD at the top of the screen, which, to be fair, you do with the Spectrum, and we're in a rolling demo. Now, I would have liked a title screen. It's not like, you know, a deal breaker or anything like that, but I like title screens. I specifically like the fact that it had music on it as well. I mean, they could have at least put music into this bit. I'm pretty sure this is, by all means correct me if I'm wrong, the 128K disc version, or maybe it isn't. Anyway, you can see immediately how fantastic the colours are on this machine. So, let's get into it. What was it? Escape. Right, I got a feeling you can't use P. Press a key for gear. N, because I'm not going to use P, so my hands are moved over to the left slightly. Press the key for accelerate. Q, A. Oh, you're giving us sound. Thank you for that. Car looks superb. I left, O right, Z pause. No quit! Space to, no quit! This game doesn't want us to quit. Okay? It means business. Gear to play. Right. The bird, Nancy looks like the woman from Throw Mama from the Train, and this is where the lack of sharpness, because it's mode 0, I'm not a massive fan of it. I think this screen looks better on the Spectrum just because of the sharpness, even with the lack of colours and stuff like that. Also, it's a blue British sports car. Probably because, obviously, they've coloured it in. Right. Yeah, what he said. Right, so turbo's bottom left. All your information and guff at the top is the same as it was on the Spectrum. It's super smooth. It's super, super colourful. See, I love colour on the Amstrad. It really, really pops. I think it looks so much better than the bland brown turdy colours of the Commodore 64. I know this isn't a comparison video with that. I have compared this game to the Commodore 64 version, but take my word for it, it's shit. But yeah, the Amstrad colours just look phenomenal, especially around the arrow like that. The sound effects are pretty much the same. Losing points for the lack of music. I'm braking. I've lost my speed. What's the distance? We're gonna do that. So obviously, the different areas of the stage really, you know, stand apart. But here's the thing, I can immediately tell you, yeah, you're all going to use a Spectrum fanboy. It just looks better on the Spectrum. It's sharper. I like the sharpness. I really, really do. Tunnel. Everyone up on Lamborghini again. Again, similar attributes for some was shared. There must have been. But yeah, I can't do the roadside objects being so chunky. Chase down. Change up. Plays exactly the same. I want to say this is not quite as fast, but don't quote me on that one. Yeah, it doesn't feel quite as fast. Where's the car? Where's the time? Where's the bird this feather came from? That's a much better effect. Even I can say that. the trucks don't look, and the light on your car. See, what it does with the colour, obviously Spectrum couldn't do that. It's absolutely sublime. It's a balance, isn't it? It's, you know, you either go for mode 0 and have colour, or you don't and don't have colour. But then if this was a Spectrum port, it wouldn't perform as fast, would it? Unless they work some jiggery-pokery and magic. Bars there, the damage bar. It's essentially the same game, just chunkier and with colour. And like I said, the colour's fantastic. Maybe it's because I grew up with the Spectrum and not an Amstrad, but can't be doing with the chunkiness. And it's really more prevalent when you go from one version to the other. Again, you're probably saying, oh, he's a fucking Spectrum fanboy. Yes, I am. But the point is, you know I'm right. He's smoking. It's still probably the second best version. Well, Commodore 64, no competition there. Well, do you know what? Still better than the NES version. Still better than the Master System version. You could argue neither one of them's quite as chunky. Neither one of them has the amazing road effects this one does. Look at my damage. What I've done to him, and I'm on 15 seconds. Could have been a contender there, and I blew it. Get in! Did it let me have a cheeky second ram? 8 seconds. We weren't going to do it, but that's not bad, considering I had no turbos to use against him. See, he's on fire now. 1 second left. Flying kick. Oh, I missed him. I want to say I think this is a bit... I want to say the speech is better, but I also want to say this is a bit easier. We'll find out. Oh shit, start you in the wrong gear. I want to catch up to him without using the turbos. That's right, in Bristolian we say turbos. You know it makes sense. Where is he? Car's gonna blow up. Get over the road! Maybe I should brake. 2? So you can definitely get 2 hits in. Fucking Lamborghini us. I'm just going to add the word us to the end of, or us to the end of every word I say. Some of this in your life. Flying kick for sure. I should get like double points for that. You seem to speed up quicker when there's distance, and you don't seem to lose as much speed when you hit him. I definitely want to say I think it's more forgiving. 28 seconds, we'll get a couple of more rams in. Right, the thing is, it's not night and day between them. I think it's just a preference thing. Either you want the colour or you want, and I'm pretty sure this is like other Spectrum people, you either want the colour, other Spectrum Amstrad people, or you want the definition. But they're both easily the best versions and amazing versions. I'm out of turbos. Shit. When I said it was easier, it's not that easier. Come on. 5, 4, I feel like Thunderbirds. 3, 2, oh, it'll be 2 more hits, wouldn't it? Ah, yeah, I'm still sticking with the spec. Oh, the speech is definitely better. Obviously, I'm emulating this on the Super Console X, and right, chase down that time. That should save me all in 1 second. It was running on FBZX on my Wii, on the Spectrum. So there's a difference in resolution and shit, but that shouldn't affect the way it sounds. So I want to say the samples, but they've got the same sound chip, haven't they? The AY chip. Right, we'll catch up with that. And we'll get a couple of rams in, he said, but we won't, because I think quite a lot of it just comes down to the luck of the draw, of what other cars are on the road and shit like that. I never noticed that before. You lose speed because you're in the air, because you would. Realism. Realism be thy name. That arrow was getting in the way then. It should give me points back for that. Which one is that? Crockett or Tubbs? Can't remember. Yeah, it's not a massive amount between them, it's just preference. But I do think it's slightly quicker on the Spectrum, or maybe that's just like your brain doing a weird thing. Last turbos. God, I balls this up, didn't I? But it's not about that. It's about comparisons. It's about democracy. It's about freedom of speech. Hey, fuck you, buddy. Point to the quote. Yoink. Can he? No, he can't. You're losing too much speed. Yo, you fucker. He did that deliberately. He's just pissed off watching every other single person in this country drive by him in a fucking Lamborghini. Get him! Well, we'll do the continues. We'll play it out on the continues. Oh, one more! Yay! I did that. Yeah, it's taken over. I did that after the time ran out. I like it when it does shit like that. Chase H.Q, ZX Spectrum versus Amstrad CPC. It is not night and day. It is a question of preference. I prefer my graphics to be sharper and more detailed, but this is banging and the colour looks fantastic, especially with little details like the flashing light and the lights at the top. But what do you think? I wish it had music, and I wish it had a better title screen, but thank you very much for watching. I'll see you later. And not that butt ugly woman's face at the top when the Spectrum version had the resplendent beauty of Kim Basinger. Bye.